morning. We are resetting for March today. I just woke up and I had something for breakfast. I'm gonna still have some more for breakfast, and I'm sipping on some hot water with lemon and a little bit of real salt sprinkled inside, and I'm gonna do my Bible reading, and then we are going to redo our calendars, look at the events that we have coming up, do some just journaling over the month of February and the month of March to come, and just kind of get ready for a new month. For part of our monthly reset, we've done a little sheet and bedding reset. I got these linen sheets off of Amazon and they are really nice quality. We are so excited to use these, and it's just nice to have fresh bedding. So there is part of our reset. I just finished baking some sweet potatoes, and now I'm going to make some brownies that have sweet potato in them. It's supposed to be kind of a healthier option. I don't really need them to be healthier. I just thought it would be fun to try, and I've been really craving something chocolate. I've just been eating chocolate chips. So we're gonna make these sweet potato brownies now. I wish that I would have gotten my reaction while I was recording, but I just tasted the batter and I'm worried because I do not like it. The sweet potato flavor is definitely strong in the batter, so we'll see. I thought that it would be a good pairing, but these may or may not turn out. We'll just have to try it at the end. Okay, I don't have a ton of March themed decorations, but I think that this table runner has a lot of colors that work really well for March. Last year around this time, I made these little cards, I guess greeting cards. I never filled them out, but that was just kind of for decorations, so I will put these out. These I actually got for Christmas. They are Lucky Charms ornaments. I feel like they are just perfect for spring and celebrating St. Patrick's Day in March, and I don't believe in luck, but it's still fun to do these little things. So I am going to put these around the house. I think a fun way to display these is to hang them off of the cabinet knobs. So I'm gonna see how that looks. I can't tell if I like them hanging or not, so I might just leave them for now, and then if I find a better place later on, I will move them. took some time to reflect on the month of February this morning, and I've also made some goals for March. So I just wanted to share some of those things with you, and I just finished filling out my calendars for March, so making sure that my whiteboard calendar that's in the kitchen, my physical calendar, and the calendar on my phone are all aligned, because I can get into a bad habit of putting an event down on one but not the others. So I took some time to go over everything that's coming up in March. And just reflecting on February, I have really just been so happy in February. It is one of my favorite months because I love Valentine's Day. I love pink and red and just all the girly and lovey things that come along with that. It was just such a fun month. And I got to see my best friend for 2 weekends in a row. She came home for Valentine's Day, and then I went to see her in Tennessee, which was so much fun, and that really just lifted my heart. We also got to have our really fun Valentine's Day photo shoot, which I love taking photos and just capturing memories. I've been vlogging again, and I've been staying consistent, and it really makes me happy to be able to make these videos and document this season of my life. I've been cooking more, which Eli is very thankful for, because in my first trimester I just did not feel well and was not really cooking at all. I am most proud of Eli this month. He has taken a new position at our church. He is directing worship and then also in charge of college ministries at our church, and just getting to see him in the role that God has for him is just amazing as a wife. Like, I am so proud of him, and it brings such joy to my heart to get to see him do what he has been created to do. One of the questions was asking how I've been dealing with hard days. I haven't really had a lot of hard days, but I have been meeting with a biblical counselor. I feel like she's just reminded me of some helpful coping mechanisms that I already knew of, but now I am leaning into them more. A few things I wrote down that I've been doing when I have a hard day. First of all is let people know that I am sad or whatever, and those people that I'm letting know, they are going to be praying for me. So usually that is Eli and my mom. The next thing is turn on worship music, and sometimes this is helpful, sometimes it's not, but still just having an attitude of praise is a good thing to do. The third thing is just praying and asking God for his help, taking the thoughts captive that are causing me to be upset, whatever it might be, and just asking God for his help, because a lot of times I try to ignore what's making me upset, and it really just makes matters so much worse. So whenever I can put these few coping mechanisms into practice immediately, it can really help to just bring peace to my heart. Even if the circumstance isn't changing, I still have comfort and I can cope with it so much better. And this past month, I've just been doing a lot of things that are kind of outside of my comfort zone. So going on that little trip to see Sophia, I really don't like to leave home, but it was so good to get out of my comfort zone and go see her. I've just been spending more time with people, even if it's not at a time or at a place that I would prefer, just getting out of my comfort zone to do that. And I've been staying up a little bit later, which can make me tired, but also all these things haven't been as bad as I make them out to be in my head. So it's been enjoyable. How have I been feeling lately? I have been feeling good. So I am in my second trimester of my first pregnancy. I am 23 weeks as I'm filming this. I have just been feeling very good overall. A little bit tired, but I think that's to be expected. There has been a lot on my mind lately, but the coping mechanisms that I mentioned before, just spending more time with the Lord, has helped me to not feel overwhelmed. I have been reading my Bible and praying consistently in the mornings, which has been giving me peace even when I may have uncertainty with whatever is going on. One thing that I need to do as I go forward is take time to rest. I love to be productive, I guess, really. My body is just doing a lot right now, so I need to be mindful of that and take time to rest. My daily habits have been good. One thing that I want to change is not be on my phone first thing in the morning. The first 30 minutes to an hour, I'd like to be off my phone. I just have gotten into a habit of wanting to check my messages and emails and other things right away, but that's really not necessary. There's a quote, it says, if it takes 5 minutes or less, do it right away. My mom was getting some health coaching and I went to her appointment with her because I just like to learn more, and her coach said that in their session, and I thought that was so good. I'm sure I've heard it before, but I've been trying to do that. So how I've found it to be most helpful is just in keeping a tidy home. And one way that I've been doing this is washing dishes right away, because a lot of times I would just leave them in the sink and then they build up and it just takes more time to take care of. And then another thing is having a closing shift in the evening, and that really is just in the kitchen. So putting away any dry dishes, washing any that may still be there, wiping down the counters, just making sure that everything is in the right place. And then the other way that I do this is making the bed as soon as I get up in the morning. Now, if Eli's sleeping in, I can't do that, but whenever I'm able, I do that. And it has really helped me keep a tidier home, and it's something that I want to maintain. Whenever there's a mess when I wake up in the morning, I cannot focus on doing anything else. Like, my quiet time with the Lord is not going to be focused when I have a messy kitchen. That is my just monthly reflection for February. I also wrote down a few goals. I may have already mentioned these, but here are some goals for March. The first is walk 10 to 12,000 steps daily. The second is to start on our nursery and just moving things out. The room that we're gonna have as our nursery is Eli's office. We need to move out his desk and just do a few things in there. We'd also like to start a garden. This I need Eli's help with. This is something that may or may not happen. I just wanna make a shamrock shake this month. It's something that is just fun to do in March, just to kind of celebrate this season. Start on Easter crafts, to start spring cleaning. So deep cleaning, mopping, cleaning the windows, and also cleaning out Eli's clothes. And I just want to declutter closets and drawers where we might just keep random stuff. I want to just get organized. I guess this can maybe be considered nesting, but this is just something that I like to do. I want to pick some daffodils. Ours have already bloomed and they are so beautiful. I just love daffodils, and it's such a sweet reminder of spring and God's faithfulness. I also want to wear fun outfits. As my belly is growing, it can be very easy to just want to stay in clothes that are comfy, like sweatpants and sets. But putting together some outfits is going to be good. I want to continue to spend time with friends. I am maybe wanting to go on a mini trip. Sophia is going on a trip, so I may try to join her on that. We shall see. Then, of course, if it takes 5 minutes or less, do it right away. I want to keep on doing that. So those are my goals for March. The time has come to try these sweet potato brownies, and I didn't even lick off my finger because I wanted you all to have my reaction to these. So, not bad. I'm gonna heat up my brownie and then we will really give a taste test. I think I may have gotten this a little bit too hot, but no, too hot. Well, the baked brownie is much better than the batter, I will say. And I think I like it. We have a brownie recipe that I call the best brownies ever. And this isn't quite as good, but it's still enjoyable. So I'm gonna finish eating this, and if you wanna try a slightly healthier brownie recipe, maybe you wanna give some sweet potato brownies a try. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it inspired you to reset. You know, you don't have to reset on the first day of the month or before that. You can do a reset at any day, at any point. The most important thing is doing it and starting. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and comment down below a goal that you have for March. I will see you in the next video. Bye, friends.